Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're getting into the third episode and final episode of the Beetle. We are going to just finish up these last little bits. We have the regulator to attach, the coil to attach, get some fuel up to the carby, get this thing running. Hopefully everything works out well, and we're going to take this thing for a drive, take it for a 0 to 60 again, see if we can improve on that time that we did before, and see what happens. So, thanks for coming along, and enjoy the ride. Okay, we're looking good. We have everything wired up. We ended up putting the coil up there and the regulator over here. Just because we didn't want to screw it into here. And I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. Rod reckons it looks pretty good too, so that's where we went with it. And everything else is good. So we wired everything else. We had to extend these, of course, because we moved that. And just tied up a few other little bits and pieces. And we're pretty much ready to start it up. We still don't have an exhaust on it, but that's all right, make a bit of noise. So we're going to cycle the engine over and see if we can get it to start. I was going to say, yeah, I don't know. Let's get the small bottle back. And, okay. In saying that, I can I'll pull the coil off for a little bit. And then we'll see if the oil pressure light works in your dash.
Good idea.
And yeah, just turn it onto ignition first to make sure everything doesn't go zzz.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
We're on.
Oil pressure light's on?
Oil pressure's on.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, give it a kick, see what happens. Yeah, don't need the accelerator.
Okay,
We'll just try to get the fuel up to the pump.
Yep.
Yeah. Oil?
Yep, oil's out.
Oh, cool. Okay, we'll try and start it. Wait. Let me pop the coil back in.
So zap yourself.
Yeah, go.
Alright.
I'll do the accelerator.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, go.
Go again?
Yeah, go again. How's it feel, mate?
Actually feels really good.
Sounds good.
I like the whir that it's got.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's got compression.
It's like it's got power. Good morning, everybody. Today, day 3. We're getting back into this. We are looking pretty good. I backed it out this morning though, and it started making a hell of a racket. And so I thought it was one of the rockers played up on us just after we finished filming the startup video, and two of the push rods jumped past the rockers, so I thought that was the noise, but we've just pulled everything off and there's nothing wrong with them. So maybe I'm just hearing things, but I'll go around and we'll do another tightening or checking of the clearances on the rockers, and then we'll try and start it back up and see if it's not as bad as we think. Okay, so this is rubbish. We've gone and they're stuffed up. So we took the rockers off each side of the engine, turned the engine over, and between 30 top dead center on this side and then before and after 30 degrees each side, she no turn. So we're pretty sure there's something in the cylinder that we've gone and buggered up.
Definitely a 10mm socket.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a 10mm bolt, nut of some sort, or probably like a tinware screw. But yeah, we'll get back to you soon. I'm not going to bother filming taking it all out because you've already seen us take it out and put it in. So you'll see us when we find the carnage. Okay, so it hasn't been too long. What's the time?
Don't know.
Time is 12:05 and we started this at 11:35. So not too bad. I'm pretty sure the offending cylinder is this one here, number 1, because top dead center is the part that's getting stuck. We're about to find out. We've done everything else. So if you want to hold the engine.
Sure can.
Oh yeah, there was something in there. Oh, that is the washers. It's something brass.
Looks like a
That's
washer.
not bad.
Looks like a washer that's folded.
Oh, thank you, John. Here's a lawnmower man. Oh well.
Lesson learned.
Put it back together now. We'll give this a nice clean up. Try and get all this material out there. The top of the head doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of carnage, but I think it being brass is a lifesaver. I don't know what the hell it came from, but Volkswagens. Yeah, let's chuck it back together and see what happens.
And you're right.
Okay, this is quite funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. So as you've seen, those are the bits. That is the culprit, and we just found where the culprit came from. Where'd I put the damn torch? Over here. So if you see in here, there's that little hole that's missing. Oh, sorry, the hole there that's missing something in it. And then if we go over here to the one I prepared earlier, and that little tube is the carnage. So being brass, I have been told of like other Volkswagens and stuff eating them, and they pretty much run for about, oh, damn it, John. Small intermission.
It's kind of a nice lawn though.
No, he does. It's horrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's mowing dirt.
He because he like just mows and then misses bits, and then so you get like real nice long pieces, and then like nice bit, and doesn't have a catcher on it, so it looks like hay. Okay, so now John is finished. Hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, what happens is they fall down through the manifold and in, and from what I've been told, on like on engines, like if you're doing like the speed limit or something like that, you hear a racket for about 3 or 4 seconds, it goes brrr, ding, and then it's gone. It runs like fine. And as you can see, it hasn't really marred up the cylinders too much, either on the piston too. So hopefully I can chuck this back together, get it all running, and do our 0 to 60. Oh, what a day. That's fun. We're sorted. So we have this one all cleaned up. I went around and just tried to smooth as much of the damage on the aluminium as much as I could, cleaned it out, and then we compressed the valves and shot some brake cleaner through it just to flush it all out, and it's coming out nice and clean now, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then we got in here and we did the same, just cleaned the piston, and I'll have to clean this one a little bit more actually, just with the wire wheel, just to smooth it over, just so there's no hot edges or anything when the fuel goes in, so it's going to give us any pre-ignition. And that's going to do. So we're going to slap this all back together and chuck it back in the vehicle and hopefully go for that 0 to 60. And that's going to do, everybody. So I'm pretty happy with that. Didn't go as fast as we thought. I think just if we did it a few more times, it would have been faster. I don't think there was much difference in the engine size. We went from a 1600 to a 1641, and so there wasn't much difference in the engine capacity. It was still running a little bit hot. We hadn't quite tuned it up properly. So once we get all that stuff done, I think it'll go a little bit quicker than the first time we did, which was 9.9 seconds. So a little bit slower in the second one, but we need to do a bit more fiddling. So that's it. That's the end of that new project. So next fortnight, 2 weeks away, we'll get to the new project, which I actually have two. So it's pretty exciting. Hopefully everything goes well and we can get them all sorted and get them out there. I'm really looking forward to doing some different content. So please stick around. Please like and subscribe. Hit us up with any questions. I do have some merch now. Not that I'm really selling it, but if anybody does feel like wanting something, hit me up. I'll see what I can do for you guys. But I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.